Look like we are live. Shalom, everybody. Uh, look like my mouse hit the live without noticing. Sorry for that. Uh, Shalom. I hope you can hear me. And I don't know if I activated Rumble. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it is. That's good. Anyway, so this is just a short comment. Actually, I'm not going to stay here for long. The Indonesian government, they decided to build 100 mosques for Gaza, brother. We know that this is very important. I mean, brother, imagine Indonesia have to do something for the sake of so-called Palestine. And what they will do? They will build 100 mosques. This is stupid, wicked man. He forgot that the people of Gaza don't have houses, don't have schools, don't have bathroom to take shower. You want to build a mosque. I mean, do you see why Muslims, do you see why you see Muslims are a bunch of stupid? So in order to make himself look good for propaganda of election, if I build a school, that mosque, that will make the religious ones believe I am good man. I will build a mosque, brother. Yeah, this is what will go to make people of Gaza have a better life. In fact, the mosque is the one who destroyed their life. They go to the mosque, they told them do jihad. They attack the Israeli attacked them back. Boom, the mosque is gone, the house is gone, the school is gone because of the mosque. And here I need to ask the stupid Indonesian president, how many Indonesian women she work as a prostitute in Indonesia because she cannot find a job? How many women are trafficked, used by the Arab and the Muslims in the Middle East because they cannot have jobs in Indonesia? How many thousand women went missing in Saudi Arabia because they go to work as a maid, but in fact they F them and they rape them and they dump them in the desert after they kill them. And then they say the maid, she ran away. She took our jewelries. So instead of building mosque, you son of a whore, to people who do not need it. What about building schools, giving jobs to your people? How much money building 100 mosques will cost? Like, is Indonesia is like Qatar? They have too much money, they do not know what to do with it. Like, how many women she work as a maid? You know what maid mean? She clean your butt. She clean the dirt of others. Do you know how much humility that bring to any human being? Because they can't find a job in their country, and they go to the Middle East and they rape them. And you stupid son of a muta, you want to build a mosque? 100 mosque? How that will make it better for Indonesia, and what that would do for Gaza anyway? Look how many pigs, look, they are fat. Rich people. They collect your tax to send it to Gaza, and Gaza they spit at you. If an Indonesian woman to go to Gaza, they will take her as a sex slave. Do the Indonesian government knew that Indonesian women are sold? Literally? Huh? They don't know, don't they? They come to work in the Middle East to support their families. And not only in the Middle East. There's a very well-known trend in many countries, including Malaysia uh, and other countries, where women are brought to work as a maid, but between them, the women she have to agree to sleep with the boss. So she is a maid and she is his sex toy. So the Indonesian government, they are worried about Gaza don't have mosques. By the way, they have a lot. And Muslim, he pray in the corner like a goat anyway. He do not need a mosque. But he feel for them. And all of this is for what? Because there's a bunch of foolish people in Indonesia. They think that Indonesian president who built mosque for Gaza is a good man. We should support him. It's not the president who bring jobs to us. He make our women respected, protected from sex trafficking, fight against prostitution, give women the right to be able to have an honorable job, to make living. No. The good president is the one who will build a mosque, 100 mosques. Those mosques are massive. I don't know that if you see them, at least each one of them will cost what, $1 million, at least. Indonesia giving out $100 million just to build mosques, and yet their kids cannot have a school. And yet the Arab are coming from everywhere to rent their daughters. If you go check in the internet how many report of sex trafficking in Indonesia and how much the Arab they are using, they fly all the way to Indonesia just to F. There's a huge business happening in Indonesia and they're temporarily effing. So he go to Indonesian women, he offer how much you charge. A poor girl, she have kids, she wanna feed them. I'm not saying she is doing the right thing. I'm saying this is who they are. And the religion, because this is a satanic religion, justify it. Right? They go there and they are available. Even they have agencies in Indonesia to find you customers. I'm just trying to find websites so I can show you. Actually, there's many of them. You can search yourself, you will find tons of them. From all kind of date, 24, 25, 26, 23, and any date you want. But the Indonesian president and his government, they found that building mosque is the way to go. Because that will make us good people. And that will make me look good in front of the Muslims because I built 100 mosques, even though my people, they can't find some money for rice. And all of this is called halal sex tourism. It's called what? Halal sex tourism. Shall we go and open halal business, sex tourism in Indonesia? I'm sure the president of Indonesia will support such a business. Right? 100 mosques, you filthy scumbag. What about 100 school, at least? What they would do in the mosque? Okay, teach them religion in the school. Teach them to do jihad against the Jews and the Christians. Can't you do it in the school? And do you have the money? Are you that rich? Indonesia? Like you forgot who you are? If you are so rich, why your daughter working as maids? Why your sons are working in Emirates and Bahrain and Qatar to clean the garbage in the street? Huh? You want to fool who? You are a clown. You are a sick, filthy clown. I got an idea to build 100 mosques. And God knows how much each of those, and how much of those money of those mosques even will go there. Is that a money laundry? We know what it is. It's all an act of hypocrisy so they can make themselves look better in the front of the Muslims in Indonesia. That's the whole idea, you know. How I can make you believe that I am a good guy. How the clown can be a president. He's helping you. He's building mosque. Like, and do even people of Gaza, you see, Emirates sent to Gaza hundreds of millions of dollars. Go check in the internet how everyone of Gaza is cursing Emirat. They will never appreciate you. But you as an Indonesian, those Arab races, they look down at you. You are the maid. You are the sex toy. You are nobody. You are just an Asian person for them. It's a fact. That's how they think. Go and see how they treat Asian people coming from Muslim countries. Do they treat them the same way they will treat me? Because I am a white man? No, you know that. Or because I'm an Arab man? Absolutely not. Who is the one will change your ashtray if you are smoking a cigar in Emirat? Indonesian boy. They don't give you a good job, and they will never give you a good salary. And you will be abused and used. And then the poor Indonesian, they send their money to Indonesia after they sweat and abused with it to make that money. And then the Indonesian government take that money and give it to Gaza. And what they do in Gaza, we will build a tunnel under the mosque. So next time we attack the Israeli, the mosque will collapse. So your money is gone. And what the benefit of the mosque? What about we open a workshop for people to learn how to have skills? How to make living? Teach them how to do, to be a carpenter or a welding person or fixing air conditions. Give them skills. 100 mosques. What they will do graduate when they go inside the mosque? Jihad. And then they will die. And then Gaza will be destroyed. A clown. 100 mosque. I mean, I'm really convinced you are a smart person, by the way. You're genius. You are genius. Your people are hungry. Your people are used. Your people are abused. And then you have money to build mosque in Gaza. What's your business in Gaza? Why you don't build 100 mosque in Indonesia? You know, do Qatar have enough money to build those 100 mosques? What's the point? I'm just trying to find out, like, what is exactly the point of this garbage? He is a scumbag trying to make himself look like he is religious. Yet when he go in the front of Trump, he go like a cat. He kiss his ass. They're religious. Trump, he sent weapon to Israel. Israel attacked Gaza. Gaza destroyed. The president of Indonesia go to and Trump and he kiss his butt. So what does that mean? It means you are an accessory for the attack against Gaza. In the same time, you make yourself like I'm a religious man. You know, I don't. I support people of Gaza. Not only that, if you check, actually, you will find that Indonesia have a very, very, very special relationship with Israel. Ah, boy. Like, when you think about it, you might say to yourself, uh, that this guy is really, he support whatever he claimed to be supporting. But in reality, they have a lot of relationship with Israel. Import and export, trade, exchange of intelligence against the Mujahideen. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is the this is the Israeli, very well known in news agency. Do you remember his speech actually he made in the United Nations? He support Israel. By the way, where do you get your suit from? I mean, it's very fashionable. The suit is coming from the previous century. And what do you have in your chest? Like somebody give you a medal? What is that? Human trafficking medal? The maids who they are abused in Emirat and Bahrain and Qatar and Saudi Arabia, they gave it to you? This is who they are. A bunch of hypocrite, liars, fake people, clowns. A bunch of clowns. I have a great news for you, people of Gaza. I'm going to build 100 mosques for you. Our women who work as a prostitute, they are going to support you and pay for it. And look, the Palestinian Information Center. This is published by the, amazing, brother. Thank you. What you ask them is, build the schools. What about building houses? We know how fancy those mosques will be, how big, how, oh boy. So they don't have money. Their women work in prostitution. They are maids abused and used in Middle East. Their kids are abused in all Arab countries, in all Muslim. By the way, nobody you abuse Muslims except Muslims. If a Muslim come to America and he work, he is treated equal like everybody. Is that true? I challenge you to say I'm lying. The only place where people are abused because Islam is a great religion is where Muslim religions are exist. In fact, there's fatwas that if you have a maid, she is considered your right-hand possessor, so you can F her. This is what the smart leaders of Indonesia are doing. Yeah, they are smart because now the Indonesian, they will say, oh, our president, he is going to build a mosque. He is a great man. 100 mosques in Gaza. We should vote for him. So he buy the vote of the fool by doing foolish stuff. Do you blame him? His population run by a bunch of clowns, of religious leaders. He built 100 mosques, brother, in Gaza. I mean, he's an amazing leader. What do you want more? What's exactly you want from a leader more than this? Nobody want more. It's amazing news. Let me tell you something. A great leader, you see, we are Christians. If our country is destroyed, we don't want the leader to build the churches. No, we don't. God do not need houses to be worshipped. You can worship anywhere. But the children need food, protection, roof. Men, they need jobs so they can support their family, and women too. When you have all of those or exist, then you can start building houses for worship. But you don't build a house of worship when people they cannot even find the food to eat. And there's no jobs for them. This is why Hamas they recruit them. When I say stupidity is amazing, I have my reason to say it. A poor country, very poor country. Indonesia is a very poor country. You see, you don't measure a country by, let us say, only GDP. You have to divide that into the population. Like Qatar, they are very rich because the population is so small, pretty small. But if Qatar income was divided into 100 or 300 millions, Qatar would become so poor. So you have a massive population. Your economy is horrible compared to the population. This is why the wages is so cheap. This is why women they go to work as a maid. There's no, when the last time we heard American women should go to work as a maid somewhere in the Middle East? The job of your population will tell me how bad it is for them or how good it is. When the last time you heard somebody from Qatar is working as a maid? Never you will hear it. Not after the oil. So your daughters are the maids of the world. And you want to build 100 mosques for the one who they are hiring your maids. I assure you in Gaza there's many Indonesian they work as maids. Because Gaza is not really there's a lot of money there. Those people make living from money coming from everybody. Like now, Trump he is going to build Gaza. Guess what the Gazan will do? They will just F around, excuse my language. Just have babies, eat for free. No jobs, they do not need to work. The whole world will donate to them. Trump, he will give $10 billion to Gaza from our money. Why? Trump, he should not do that. Those people, they hate us, they curse us. Our money is not to go to those who hate us. But just to give you an idea how the whole wicked world works. So people of Gaza, they never have a job. Free food, free health insurance, free school, free everything free. They don't work. Oh, the excuse we are under the occupation. But they have money to build high buildings. 17 floors. If you go and check the house inside Gaza, you will see how fancy it is. Marble, fancy kitchens. But did that even stop them from attacking their neighbors? No. So I just wanted to make a comment about this, and we will try to go live again later. And if you're Indonesian, share my video everywhere with the Indonesian. And let me tell you, Indonesian, this president I will not even hire him as a driver because I am sure he will go left when he should go right. Your president is a potato. And do you know why you have a potato president? Because the potato people of Indonesia, they vote for potato. If you're not potato, you will not vote for potato. Do you understand me? Potato. That's all what I want to say. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for those who support us. God bless you. And leave your comment. And if you're Indonesian, tell him this clown. Tell him Christian Prince call you clown, big a clown, but silly and stupid and fake. And obviously, everything you say is to deceive. You shake hands with the Israeli, and then you want to build 100 mosques for Gaza. Why? Because you want to fool people inside the country that you are a great man. A great man, my friend, is not the one who built mosque or a church. A great man who prevent your women from being sold in the street to make living. A great man is the one who protects children from sexual abuse and labor abuse and human trafficking. Great man is the one who educate his people, building schools and workshops so they can have skills. Great man is when he is able to make a country where every citizen go home and he is not hungry. He's not the one who built a place of worship. Not when his people are desperately poor. Not when his women are working as maids. Not when the Arab, they are coming to your country to rent a girl for $300. There's the whole villages and towns in Indonesia. Their job is to bring Arab. There's recruiting offices. Bring Arab to those countries, those towns, so they can rape those children. So all this propaganda, we know how it works. It is just a propaganda to make them vote for him, to claim that he is a man of God. And Muslims don't have God anyway. I mean, your God is a fictional one. Showing a line in the Quran, seemingly we all, repented, Abdul proving Christ is God. It's an eye opening. When we use the Quran to prove something, this is not a proof, by the way. But we show them the stupid book of Islam to show them how stupid their book. I'm not trying to prove Jesus to be God from the Quran. We don't approve the Quran anyway. Do we? It's a stupid book. This is a book full of errors, history, grammar, Arabic grammar. Mary, the sister of Aaron, the baby how is born. Everything is wrong. So we don't use the Quran to prove Jesus. We use the Quran to bust the Abdul, to show them that they are a bunch of fools. Otherwise, we will never use the Quran to prove Jesus. Who needs the book of the devil? I don't do that. But we show the Muslims how stupid their books, and if the author of the book is stupid, that's enough to prove that he cannot be God. He's just a stupid fool. His name is Abdul. So I want to say thank you, and please, Indonesians, share the video and send my condolence to people of Gaza and tell them, don't worry, we will build for you 100 mosques. So you can piss anywhere you want. This is what I used to do in the Middle East. When I want to piss, there's no bathroom in the street. You go to the mosque. First time I learned about it when I was like maybe 10 years old. I was walking with a Muslim kid. He said, I need to go to the bathroom. I said, yeah, you have to hold it until we go home. He said, no, no, go to the mosque. What? Go to the mosque. So I went with him, me and him, inside this is the first time I enter a mosque. We bless the mosque with our urine. And since then I learned that if you want to pee, like this is why Shakespeare says to pee or not to pee. And then and at the end, he says to pee in the mosque. You know? So, hey, people of Gaza, you will have a place to pee. Read. Amazing news. Indonesia will pay for it. What do you want more? To pee or not to pee? That is the question. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And I will see you maybe afternoon later, a few hours from now. God is good. So is Jesus. And you stupid Abdul. We are glad that you are wasting your money in building a mosque. We invest our money by building a human. Manufacturers, jobs, strength, and our faith do not need a building. For the treasure of a man is in his heart, not in a building. Thank you all for being here. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade.